Hey guys, it's Ruby, and I'm back for another video. This is going to be an Obitsu versus azone video. So this is actually requested by Denali Wind on my Flickr, and I was actually considering doing it before anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started. So for one thing is the skin tone difference. This is actually the white skin instead of the normal skin. I'm pretty sure the normal skin of Obitsu would have been like super dark compared to an azone, but you can kind of see there. I'll do a body difference too, but for now I'm just doing the initial stuff. This little girl's head is quite squishy, and this one is more solid. Actually, the dolls are pretty much completely different. They just have a similar appearance. The hair is very, very similar in quality, has the same waxy feeling, and it falls the same way. I really like the way that the azone dolls are painted, as opposed to Obitsu, where you have to apply the decal yourself. So I'm going to get started on the body. Okay, so my dolls are naked now, so if you don't want to see that, then just click away. So here are their bodies next to each other. Ooh, there's a little piece of plastic. You can see they're actually extremely different. The joint systems are different. I would say that Ritsu is a little bit more posable and less fragile, but also her posing looks a lot less realistic. And Kisa, her arms, as I said, whoops, can't go out to the side, and also they can be removed. And one of her arms is really loose for some reason, so it comes out really easily. I think I can just put some sticky tack on it or something and it'll stay. Her arms are removable too, but they're a lot harder to take off. The knee joints are very different. Whereas Ritsu has a little joint, a swivel joint right here, Kisa's is all the way up here on her leg, so that her cross-legged position looks a lot more realistic. So her knees are this interlocking system. So it's like two pieces and they fit together like a puzzle. And Ritsu's have a completely different mechanism because it actually has two joints in it. So it can bend that and that. She can pretty crazy with her legs. The arms are different too. The hands don't fit each other. I'll do some hand comparisons later. The elbows, again, it's similar to the knees, where this girl has the two interlocking pieces, and this one has just like a little ball joint, kind of. I don't know, it has a little cap on it. This one has a breast joint, and the azone does not. But they both have swivelly hip joints. She's just a little less floppy too. So now I'm going to start doing some hand comparisons. So for now I managed to cram all the hands into this little Mickey gashapon thing. There's a lot of pairs of hands because Kisa has 10 pairs and Ritsu has, I believe, 6 pairs. Let me just check. No, she only has 4 pairs. Anyway, so here's the hands. There's a lot of different ones, but you can really tell that the positions of the hands kind of mimic each other. So here's the azone fisty hand, and here's the Obitsu fisty hand. They're very similar in position. And basically, for every Obitsu hand, there is an azone hand. Here's the grabby hand. And I also really like that the azone hand is a lot more beautifully sculpted. Like, it's really dainty, whereas this hand is more like the quality of a Barbie. But actually, this one I love that it has a joint here, whereas the azone is just click into place. But it still rotates. Here's another one. Just a normal, kind of elegant hand. I think that the azone is a lot like just a BJD. She's way heavier. I can actually weigh them, and I'll put the information. But she's hard plastic. She's definitely not hollow. And like I expected her to be about the quality of an Obitsu, just the clothes were really expensive, but no, she is flawless quality. I believe that this plastic stains more easily than the plastic of the Obitsu. It's a more matte finish too. So all her joints work really well, but she can't do as many compromising positions. So both dolls have their points of excellence, but I really do think that overall I prefer the azone, but the only other problem is the price. Whereas this girl, including her little decals and her hair, like her head, her entire self was about $57 including shipping, whereas this girl was $125. So it really depends what kind of a budget you have. But just let me know in the comments which one you prefer. By the way, the reason why I've been talking so weirdly throughout this entire thing, I have a really bad cold right now, so I'm really stuffed up. Bye! And one final thing that I forgot to mention is the way that clothes fit them. It's a lot harder to find clothes that fit the Obitsu because of the weird proportions of their body. As you can see, she's like a little skinny stick with this concave back. But the azone has dimension to her, and her shoulders are broader, so she fits Blythe clothes perfectly. I'll insert pictures of them in the same dress. That is originally intended for Blythe, and you can just kind of see the way that it fits them.